Warning would have been nice. Oh, hang on. Right. Hang on. Can we cut? Just, yeah. This is CCW. Not very organised. This is what happens when we end up having a bloody outage. I just go to the theme tune.
See, I was just sat here slagging off our technicians who can't find batteries. Clearly they knew I was going to have a go at them, so they turned my mic off. Anyway, welcome to CCW. This is week number 4. As I was saying, apologies for the delay in the start of this week's live show. Unfortunately, we've got technicians who can't find batteries. Go figure, right? If you're watching this on YouTube, that means nothing at all, so don't worry about it. You're just watching this on playback. Anyway, never mind. As I said, this is week number 4. Now, I have 2 very big announcements to cover at the top of this week's show. Firstly, it gives me a massive amount of pleasure to be able to announce that our head referee, Casper, is now back in CCW, eligible to referee matches. I am beyond happy about this, okay? So, yesterday I had a call with the investor. The reinstatement itself is shrouded in a bit of mystery, pretty much like his suspension. So the weird thing is I got this direct call from the investor, just simply saying that Casper could return to normal refereeing duties. That was it. However, they did also say that Casper's status will be reviewed and any minor slip-up means they are gone. Now that doesn't mean suspension, they meant gone, like out of CCW altogether. Which is a bit of a weird threat, but anyway, there we go. Aside from the one low blow that we believe he missed, however, he was distracted by a sign in the crowd at the time, so actually on review I thought it was okay and it was just a case of circumstance. The low blow was more on Max because he's the one that pulled it in the first place. That aside, Casper has been the most exemplary head ref you could get in any wrestling organisation anywhere. And it does mean that without him, we wouldn't have got CCW going this quickly. He's been that important to the start of CCW, quite clearly. Again, there's been no explanation about why he was suspended. Particularly, I'm left assuming it was to do with the low blow that happened, but I've really not been told otherwise, so I don't know precisely why. But anyway, he's back. That's all I care about. He's back. So that's announcement number 1. The second announcement is huge. 1 week from tonight, next Thursday, we will be having our first ever special event, CCW Moist and Flaky. Oh yes, that's what it's called. This will see on one night all 3 of our belts defended. So that means you will see Woozle take on Megazord and The Undertaker to defend the Footlong World Championship in a 3-way battle. Cobra Kai will face Miyagi Boom after they astonishingly got the rematch back against, or not rematch, but the match against Cobra Kai for the titles after the grudge match between CF and Miyagi, which Miyagi won. The stipulation was if he won, they got a title shot. That will be happening this time next week. And the other match that is definitely confirmed is Meggy Moo will defend her 6-Intercontinental title. Now, the contender for that has yet to be revealed. We're actually going to be totting up the wins from tonight. They will go towards, after the last singles match tonight, they will go towards working out who the number 1 contender is. I was looking at the stats before the show started. We have got a possible contender for that number 1 spot. It depends how results are going to go tonight, but if something doesn't change, I know who it is, but I can't tell you yet in case results go a different way. So we'll see what happens there, but that will be announced after the final singles match tonight on this show, who Meggy Moo will face. Now, that's 3 matches. There will be other matches. I'm working on what they are right now. They will be confirmed at minimum 24 hours before the special event. So by Wednesday, 9 p.m. in the UK, whatever your local time may be for that, Wednesday, 9 p.m. in the UK next week is when the full match card will be announced. To coincide with Moist and Flaky, we are also moving into a brand new venue which will not only host that special event, but it will also become our weekly show event area as well. I am so excited about this. I can't yet show you pictures of it because it's not been signed and sealed, but I've been looking at it this week and I am very, very excited about it. It is a fantastic venue. It gives us everything we haven't yet got in our current village hall, and it just means it's a massive step forward for CCW. I've managed to get the investor to release the funds, so that's there, ready to go. I just need to get that signed and sealed with the developer who's actually owning the building. So next week, new venue, and CCW Moist and Flaky special event with all 3 belts being defended on one night. It will be a superb evening of entertainment, I assure you of that. So, tonight, what are we focusing on? Well, mainly rankings matches for the singles side of things, but a couple of special matches as well, featuring our main event, which is basically, as I've termed it, the You Pissed Off the Commish match. More about that later. So, our first match is between The Rock and Giant Haystacks. So Giant Haystacks has actually been with CCW since the very start. He was signed up before we did our first live show, but I've not yet been able to find a decent enough opponent for him. It was too obvious to use Big Daddy, who was also signed at the same time. It was too obvious because they've gone at it so many times in the ring. Quite frankly, it would have been too easy. I don't like doing easy here at CCW. Then, fate dealt me a wonderful hand. I was in the nightclub a few doors down from the CCW Village Hall. I know, believe it or not, there's a nightclub here as well. I was there, drinking the night away, as you do, on water. Yeah. And who should walk in but Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and his entourage? Admittedly, they looked extremely lost, walking into what is particularly a dive nightclub. Sorry, Dave, if you're watching. It's great, I love it. But it's a bit of a dive. They walked in, looked absolutely lost. So I took the opportunity to introduce myself. And after talking long into the next 5 minutes, I convinced him to have a match with someone here in CCW. Instantly I thought, I know, Giant Haystacks. That's who you're going to fight. So, tonight our first match is The Rock versus Giant Haystacks. We're going to get that match underway pretty much now. Let's go. Let's wait for them to come down to the ring, and then I will take you down to there. There we go. And we are off. So, I don't know what to expect from this match. I've got to be honest with you. Quite frankly, anything could happen here, because both of them have an amazing pedigree. We all know who The Rock is. We all know who Giant Haystacks is. Well, most of us do. The Rock going in early for the submission, but not quite getting it. We know both of them by hand. Some of you might be saying, but wait a minute. Isn't Giant Haystacks dead? Not anymore, he's not. So it is... I was going to call it a bit of a David and Goliath, this match, but really it's not, because, well, quite frankly, they're pretty big, both of them, but in different ways. Probably less said about that, the better, I think, but... Anyway, let's focus on the match then. So, as you can see, we have Casper back in. Casper will be refereeing all of our matches tonight. Again, I am extremely excited that Casper is back with us here at CCW. It has been too long since he's been gone. It's only been 2 weeks, but it's been too long for me. And again, going in with the crab. Nope, not able to pull it back. On that back of Giant Haystacks, I think you'd be lucky to pull out anything like that, really. I could be wrong, of course. I could be wrong. I mean, Giant Haystacks has been around many, many years. I somehow don't think that he's really going to be beaten by this, but whatever. We'll see how this happens out. Apparently it seems some of our crowd can't spell tonight either, which is quite amusing, but there we go. Alright, let me just organise what I'm seeing here. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. What's Maggie doing here? Why is our 6-inch little title holder in the ring and having a go at The Rock? This can't be real. She's actually helping out Giant Haystacks. This is insane. What is going on? Maggie has got a match tonight. She has got a match against Stone Cold Steve Austin. Long-time opponent of The Rock. You'd kind of think that she'd be going against Giant Haystacks, given that she's got a match against Austin. Lovely elbow drops. They're going for the pin. Haystacks for the pin. A 2.9. 5 minutes in and a 2.9 already. And Maggie getting sent to the back by Casper. I am shocked. I don't know what's been going on there. But that's a really strange occurrence. I mean, Meggy's always ready to go for a fight, but that's just ridiculous. Going in with the crab. I think Rock is tending to focus on that back of Giant Haystacks, looking to try and get a bit of a weakness going in there if he can. But I'm hearing some calls from the crowd that Casper did let that go on a little bit long, and I've got to say I kind of agree. Actually, he did appear to show a bit of lenience, but I don't know. Maybe he's just had other instructions. You've got to wonder if the investor has something to do with this. I've got to admit it's a little bit weird. I'm literally just getting that call that Casper's back and nothing, and again going for the crab, going with the submission, pulling on those legs in the back. Trying to get that back to unnaturally arch the way it really shouldn't go, but nope, still not working. Oh, lovely. Clearly some Rock fans in the audience tonight. But who wouldn't? He's a bit of a legend in this business, but then again, so are both of them. Haystacks thrown to the outside, has a count of 20 to get himself together and back in the ring, and a count of 3 and he's straight back in. No messing around at all from Giant Haystacks, but looking a little bit gassed out now at 8 minutes. I mean, he's not exactly a small guy, so I can't be surprised that he's struggling to keep up a pace against The Rock, who famously is known for his high-energy matches. And again, slamming that head into the canvas. The pin, middle. Rock has no escape, surely. Another 2.9. And the Rock counters with the belly-to-belly. Going for the run-up. Lariat takes him out of the way. Seems someone in the audience can't actually think straight tonight. I think someone's been enjoying the free water a little bit too much. And again with the crab. Locking up those legs. Could this be it? You've got to wonder if he's going to give up now. No, again kicking out. That must be the 4th or 5th attempt I think Rock has made on that particular submission maneuver. The hammer fist, the back of the head onto Haystacks. He's just beating him now. Thrown to the corner. Going in for the shoulder barges. The crowd are calling for the rock bottom. And again, he's thrown to the outside. Is he looking for the count out here? I can't imagine that Haystacks, even though he's pretty much done in at this moment, I can't see him really giving up that easy. And he's straight back in with a 5 count, only gone again, and a lovely belly-to-belly. We're not seeing much variation from the Rock here. He's just going for what's working. Oh! Knee meets forehead in great force. The splash for the pin. I thought he was going to pull that out then. The Rock straight in for the pin. Have the kick out. Surely not. Oh my god, what a reversal. Coming out with the win. The Rock has literally taken the win from underneath of Giant Haystacks there. Wow. That's amazing. The punishment he was taking, I wasn't quite sure he was going to do it. Although you have to wonder if those crabs did really tell on Haystacks in the end, because there was a lot of punishment going into that back, which would take away a lot of his strength to be able to pull off anything big. Although then again, Haystacks isn't known for having a particularly big repertoire of moves, but it's a case of just running into people and they fall over. Didn't seem to work out with The Rock, but there we go. The Rock comes in for his, what I thought was his only match here at CTW, and comes out with a win. I think I need to have a discussion with The Rock after the show about a possible contract. So can we make sure that The Rock doesn't leave the arena, please? Yeah, thank you. That would be good. Okay, there we go. Well, what a way to start off. A couple of legends going at it. Rock comes out with a win. Okay, so let's move forward then to our next match. And our next match features, of all people, someone I mentioned a little bit ago, the arch nemesis, other way around possibly, of Giant Haystacks is Big Daddy. Like I said, Big Daddy was signed to CCW at the same time as Giant Haystacks. Basically, he said to me, if he's in, I'm in. So I gave him a contract. Who wouldn't? Who really wouldn't? This week has been a bit of a flurry of signings. Like I said, we've had a few new people coming through. Last week was a bit of a flurry as well with new tag teams coming through. Obviously, we saw Cakes and Jams, who do feature later on tonight as well. Now, in this match, we have Big Daddy against Green Ranger, against Cobra Commander, come back to him in a minute, against Edge. Everyone knows Edge. So Big Daddy, you know. Green Ranger, you know. You've seen him before in CCW, but he's not had the greatest run yet. Tonight, hoping to change that around. Cobra Commander is probably a name that jumps out at you going, I've not seen him before. That's because you haven't. He was signed up to CCW over the weekend. He had some discussions with Cobra Kai. They wanted him in his ranks. I sat down with Cobra Commander. He made a lot of sense. I thought it'd be a good addition to the roster. So he was in. And he is already a member of Cobra Kai. Now, you'd think with a name like Commander, he'd possibly be taking over. But no. John Kreese has assured me that he is the owner, runner, person that runs everything in Cobra Kai. Cobra Commander is not the one taking over here. Those were John's words. Not sure whether I believe him. Time will tell. If he gets the win tonight, he's going to be a bit cocky. Let's be honest about it. So, the other competitor we have is, of course, Edge, the legend that is Edge, who has recently returned to action after being retired for 9 years. I managed to get a bit of a slice of the action pie with Edge, and he's agreed to a few matches here in CCW. I have tried to get Christian as well. He is going to come to CCW, but unfortunately he's got other commitments that he can't actually get out of, so he's not here yet, which is why Edge is in a singles match tonight rather than with Christian, who I think we'd all agree we'd love to see. So that will happen. Now, tonight's match is a fatal 4-way. First pin or submission gets the win. It's as simple as that. Now, in this match, they're all in, starting at the very beginning. There's no messing around, no sort of count-ins or anything like that. Everyone is just at it. That's basically it. So, let's get our competitors up and running in the ring. Let's just make sure they're all there. Where is it? Have we got... Is Big Daddy there now? Is he there? Yeah, okay, yeah, good. Okay, perfect, thank you. Let's have a look. Who are we missing? Who are we missing now? Yeah, I can see he's got down there. Where is he? Oh, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where's the Ranger? Why is the Ranger still... Why is he hanging around there? Oh no, is he gone down? He's gone down. Right, okay, good. That's Green Ranger in. And we need Cobra Commander. Is he in already? He should be in. Where's... Can anyone tell where Cobra Commander's actually gone? Does anybody know where he's gone? Probably has gone to the bathroom. Yeah, I think you might be right there. Right, okay, let's... Oh, sorry, unfortunately, folks, I do apologise. We have to do a little bit of an investigation to see where Cobra Commander has gone. He was ready, but now I'm kind of thinking he might not be ready. This is a little bit odd. Let me have a quick look at what's happening here, folks. I do apologise for this. Okay. No, have we found him? Have we found him? We have. Excellent. Right, okay, apparently we found him. So, right, let's just check that everything's good to go with the match then. Sorry about this, folks. Live TV, what are you going to do? Possibly use bad tacos, actually. I think you might be right there. Right, Cobra Commander, where is he? Is he there? Is he on his way down? He's on his way down now, is he? Yeah? Oh, I can see him. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, that's fine. Good. Right, okay, sorry about that. No further ado, let's get on with this match. As I said, it's a fatal 4-way. First pin or submission is the winner of this match. And let's take you down there now. Why? Hang on a minute. Who told them it's a tag team? Seriously, people? Who told them it's a tag team? Right, hang on a minute. Can we... Yeah, can we get them to stop? Now, can we get them to stop? Thank you. Right, okay. Sometimes there are just moments when you realise that you can't actually work out what the hell people are supposed to be doing here. Okay. Right, can we get this right this time? That'd be nice. Can we get them all organised? Did they know what they're doing? Have they got any idea what they're actually doing? Well, thank you, the investor, for the investment. I appreciate that. That guy still scares me. Right, are they ready now? Have they got this right? Why have they not got this right? Okay, we're going to have to go to a quick ad break just whilst I work out with our guys downstairs what the hell is actually going on. No, really? You guys just suck absolute...
Let me out of here! You are acting so weird and immature.
Oh, we're on? We're back? Right, okay. Right, let's... Can we bring it... Can we bring the feeds back? Okay, great. Right, okay, sorry about that, everyone. We're now back. Ah, dear. That took a little bit of time to explain to them all that it wasn't actually a tag match, because apparently they don't listen what the hell's going on. Anyway. So, this is a four-way match between Green Ranger, Edge, Big Daddy, and Cobra Commander. Now, Edge, Cobra Commander are making their first ever matches in CCW, having only just joined us the weekend past, and Big Daddy, of course, as I said, has been with us for the beginning, or from the beginning of CCW, but unfortunately not able to get him in the match, basically. But this is where we're going to go now. So, we have a pinfall to the win. Green Ranger and Big Daddy teaming up on Edge there. Oh, no, rope break, that's not going to work. So this is going to be a little bit mental. Was that a low blow from Cobra Commander? Did we just make this an anything goes match? I think we just did. Apparently we just did. Well, there you go. What do I know? Apparently nothing at all. Interesting. Okay. Nice elbow to the back of the head on the Green Ranger from Cobra Commander there. Cobra Commander, you'd imagine, is coming in with a decent set of skills here. He's not exactly a first time into the party here. Oh, what a slap on Edge. The arrogant pin, just a 1 count there on Edge. Going for the win. The eye rake, typical Cobra Commander playing it dirty, as you would expect. But a sort of stunner there by Cobra Commander on Green Ranger. And again! Green Ranger's got to have a headache now. And that's Big Daddy throwing Cobra Commander out. Big Daddy's not going to put up with any of that kind of shenanigans, surely. A big slap, and you got to fear those hands of Big Daddy. That's got to hurt when you get slapped by those. Really got to hurt when you get slapped by those. Green Ranger sent for the run, but didn't quite connect anywhere. And again with the eye rakes. Cobra Commander enjoying the eye rakes at the minute. Oh, and he's rung Green Ranger's bell. The submission attempt against Big Daddy from Edge. But no, that's not going to count for anything there. The pin, Green Ranger going for the win. Nope. By the way, we did tell them that this is pinfall, first pinfall for the win, didn't we? We did. Okay, that's fine. I'm just checking we did tell them that. You didn't oh, God. Okay. So there's a slim chance this might have become an elimination. Yes, you were supposed to tell them, Diggity. You were the last one I saw near them. You were supposed to tell them. I think Cobra Commander needs to take over. Did I say that out loud? No, surely not. And a lovely splash on Big Daddy, but no, too near the ropes to count on that pin there. Actually, do you know what? If it does become elimination, I'm quite happy with that. The vending machine wasn't giving me my candy bar. Why are our wrestlers getting candy bars before they have a... anyway, they should be helping... Oh, whatever. This is what happens when you don't give someone a match here at CCW. They go and find the candy machine. I've only just filled that thing yesterday. Yeah, I know you didn't put it there. I did. I wish I didn't now. I'm kind of ignoring this match. I do apologise, everybody. This is not my normal standard. Big Daddy thrown to the outside there. Of course, no countouts here at all. Oh, Green Ranger with a kick to the back head of Cobra Commander. I think after having his bell rung by Cobra Commander, and I do mean not his head, I think he's going to want to get a little bit of a punishment on the Commander with a 2. Nope, kicks out the 2. Cobra Commander, a bit of a tough competition there. Not really going to get rid of him that quickly. The roll up from Edge. The double pin. 2.9. Who was he counting? Was he counting Edge? I think he was counting Edge, who just got the pin down first. The spin kick onto Green Ranger takes him down, and again takes him down around the back of the head. Cobra Commander taking to the skies with a sternum crusher from the top. Edge missed with the drop kick. But this match continues as we are coming up to 10 minutes gone already. A lovely flip kick there from Green Ranger. A standing splash. The 2. No, Edge kicks out the 2. Again, Edge also a seasoned professional in the ring. The choke from Cobra Commander. No. Green Ranger saves that one there. Green Ranger does not want to see any shenanigans going on here, I think. Trying to keep it clean as possible. I don't think any of us actually know what really is going on right now, to be honest with you. It's one hell of a mess, that's all I can see. Elbows flying everywhere. We hit 11 minutes, and this has just been non-stop for all 4 of them. Oh, the backbreaker into the scoop slam on Edge, who doesn't know what day is anymore. That's some nasty tricks from Cobra Commander. Getting the fork on Green Ranger. Edge with the roll-up. A 2. A 2.9 on Big Daddy. Another pin. No. Edge kicks that one away. The double dropkick on Big Daddy takes him out. Green Ranger and Edge now in the middle. Oh, the sweep on the leg. There was indeed a stab with a fork. And again, he's got the fork out. But it's being ignored. There's some nasty scenes going on here. That's got to draw some blood soon. Yes, and indeed he has. He has busted Green Ranger wide open. He is dripping out of that helmet. But he's still standing, still fighting, still going. Slap down with Big Daddy in the middle. Hulks up, and the super kick to take down Big Daddy. puts him away. The knees onto Cobra Commander. Going top rope. Is he going to fly? He's waiting. Oh, the missile kick. And he's going back up again. The splash on the back of Cobra Commander. Wants to punish him now, I think, for this one. And Commander with the low blow again. The pin. Big Daddy on edge. A 2.9. This is turning out to a cracker of a match, seeing as none of them knew what the hell they were doing at the start of it. Another backbreaker there. And indeed, Green Ranger is bleeding profusely now. Not surprising with the amount of fork attacks he's had from Cobra Commander. I think words will have to be had. Running in with a knee on Big Daddy. But he gets up straight away. It seems to wake him back up again. Cobra Commander is indeed a member of Cobra Kai. And again, I have been assured by John Kreese that John remains the leader of the organisation with a 2 and a 3. A 3. Big Daddy comes out with the win. What a massive win for Big Daddy there. Pulling it out, taking so much punishment on that match as well, but comes out victorious over everybody else. That's, well, there we go. I kind of regret not getting Big Daddy a match before now. Exactly, yeah. How Edge didn't take that, I don't really know. I mean, I don't think Green Ranger was in that too much. He was taking a bit of a beating. Yeah, John Cena's never going to happen. Green Ranger took a beating. That blood loss was not going to help him at all. He was not going to come out on top after taking that much blood loss in a match. It's just going to hurt him far, far too much. But yeah, Big Daddy comes out with a win. What a surprise. Well, there we go. So that's chalk one up for Big Daddy on the rankings there. There we go. We can't find what we can't see. That's true. We can't hire John Cena. Also, we can't hire John Cena because he sucks. That's just my opinion, of course. So, we move on to our third match of the evening. Now, this is another one-on-one match. This features Go Fish and Butthead. Neither of these two have actually managed to chalk up a singles win yet in CCW, which, quite frankly, is a crying shame. However, they have both been putting in sterling effort during Battle Royal matches here at CCW. Both of them really want to get that win. Quite frankly, Fish, I think, has been a little bit denied because her performances have been absolutely superb. She's just been beaten by circumstance, I think. Now, Butthead did last longer in the 6-Intercontinental Battle Royale than Fish. So, Fish has a double-edged sword here. Clearly wants to get the win. Wants to also beat Butthead, who, as I said, did last longer in that Battle Royale. Whether she can do it, we don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But this is surely going to be one hell of a match. So, can we get our competitors down to the ring, please? That would be fantastic. Apparently they are on their way right now. So, let's get them ready to go. So, we just need... Yeah, Fish is on her way down now. Good stuff. Okay, Fish is there. Butthead, where's Butthead? Butthead asleep under the ring. Why is Butthead asleep under the ring? Oh, is he awake now? Oh, good. That's nice to know. Unbelievable. Right, okay. Maybe I should ask if Butthead wants to join the Legion of Dosses. That could be a goer. I'll have to speak to Hawk and Animal about that one, whether they're interested, because Hawk and Animal did come in as a tag team. They may not need a third. Then again, it's Butthead. You would kind of need a third. Right, okay. Is Casper down the ring? Yes. Excellent. That's good. Okay, right. We are ready to go. So, yeah, let's send them down. Let's get this party started with match number 3. Go Fish against Butthead. We are going. So, Butthead, for some reason, was asleep under the ring in his ring gear. This boy worries me. Maggie's back in the audience now. Maggie, fresh from her inserting herself in the match featuring The Rock and Giant Haystacks. I still don't know why, Meggy. Why on earth did you go and beat on The Rock when you're facing Austin later? I can't fathom that. It makes no sense. I mean, granted, they're both pretty strong, so, you know. Imagine Meggy teaming up with Giant Haystacks. Just down to get in the ring. Yeah, okay, that's a good reason. I'll give you that. Meggy Moo is pretty much a hardcore fighter. Does not take any guff from anybody. Anyway, let's focus on the match. A lovely, lovely head smash there on Butthead. Resident of the pedigree from Triple H. So it looks like we have Butthead going for the arms. DDT smashing that massive head of Butthead into the mat. He manages to defend the kick though, and again pulls a DDT in the middle. Lovely, lovely moving here. Baseball slide kick to his head. Fish having the upper hand. Wonderful, wonderful heel kick again to the face. What have we got here? Oh, that's a new one. We've not seen that from Fish before. Pulling on those arms. But no, Butthead managed to find a little way out of it somehow. As commentator, I should be completely and utterly devoid of any bias to either of our competitors. But quite frankly, I want Fish to win. I'm just saying it now. We only signed up Butthead because, quite frankly, he was available. That's the only reason. And we have some Go Fish fans in the audience tonight. Good, 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 good. This is good. Butthead going in again with the arm submission. The knee to get out of it from Fish. Just trying to get some distance now. Oh, the European uppercut there. Takes Fish to the floor. The kick as well, which is on the ground. And vicious, vicious knee in the back of the head. Kick to the knees. Takes her back down again. Those feet are proven to be very effective at Butthead, but taken down with another DDT. That is working. Top rope. Waits him to stand up. Goes for the wonderful Hulk Rana into the pin. In the middle. A 2. A 2.9. Wonderful move. Fish now really getting a chance to show what she's made of here in CCW. Being part of Battle Royales, that's the only problem. You don't get to show your skills that much. We have another pin. Another 2.9. I think she has Butthead on the ropes. She can't lose the advantage now. The kick takes him down from the stomach. Rolling off the pin. Is that a rope break? Yeah, rope break call from Casper. Butthead just managed to get his arm underneath the ropes there and clinging up. And now, reminiscent of a certain Meggy Moo Moo, showing she's got the confidence to dance and then go for the pin in the middle of the ring. A 3. Go Fish has her first win here in CCW. And I have to be honest, in just under 7 minutes, she had Butthead's number from the very start. Brilliant win for Go Fish. I am elated she has actually won that match. I didn't ever doubt it, let's be honest though. But that was a great win, so well done Go Fish. A sincere showing of what she can actually do here in CCW. Butthead, well, he was just Butthead. That's what happens when you're asleep under the ring before the match starts, but whatever. So Fish the winner. Fish just took the first win here in CCW, which is wonderful news for all of us here, as Fish is one of our CCW originals and now has that very first win. Okay, we're going to go to a quick ad break now, whilst we get everything cleaned up on the ring, because there's a little bit of sweat, because, you know, again, Butthead was all sweaty from sleeping on the ring and dusty, and it wasn't a pretty sight. I think Fish needs to get quite a few baby wipes to clean herself down with, because that can't be nice. Anyway, so we'll clean the ring down. We'll be back after these absolutely non-existent messages. Stay with us.
Let me out of here! more. So hungry.
And welcome back to CCW. I don't know, I'm talking like that. I've no idea at all. Just don't ask. Anyway, again, congratulations to Go Fish on a first win here in CCW. So, just to recap, if you missed the start of the show tonight, two announcements that we've had to make. One, you know it already because you've just seen him. Casper is back in CCW as a head referee. He's refereeing all the matches tonight. There's been some questionable blows, but then again, quite frankly, I don't care. The match has been that good. Whatever. I don't care. But Casper is back. Casper is back. He is under the cosh a little still, unfortunately, because the investor has said that any slip-up that he or she sees, Casper will be gone. Totally from CCW. Never to come back again. Now, of course, when you say gone and never to come back again in pro wrestling, that tends to mean that they disappear a few weeks and come back again. But, you know, whatever. Breaking the fourth wall. Yeah. So there is that. The second announcement was that 1 week from today, we will be having our first ever special event. CCW Moist and Flaky. Oh yes. It will be moist and flaky. That's pretty much what Butthead is right now. Anyway, totally free pay-per-view. There is no charge, because quite frankly, how the hell could we charge for this? Let's be honest about it. In that evening, we will see all three titles defended. We will see Woozle defend his foot-long championship against The Undertaker and Megazord. We will see our very own Megi Mumu defend the 6 Intercontinental title against the number one contender, who will be confirmed later on tonight after the final singles match. And we are near the end of our singles matches tonight, so we will know that very soon, who that will be. And finally, we have the Hall Ass titles being defended as Cobra Kai will take on the challengers of Miyagi Boom. Now, don't forget, Miyagi Boom won that shot at Cobra Kai because of the grudge match between CF and Miyagi. Miyagi won. Stipulation was if he won, they got a shot. That's what happened. So that's going to happen. So those 3 matches are confirmed for this time next week in CCW Moist and Flaky. Other matches will be announced. Don't forget to check in the Discord. If you go to tiny.cc/ccw, that will take you to the Discord channel. Join up. You'll see the matches announced 24 hours before the show starts. So that'll be Wednesday, 9 PM in the UK. When the announcement happens, Moist and Flaky goes live at 9 PM next Thursday here in the UK. Check your local time zones for other times. So, let's move on with our 4th match of the evening, which is the one and only Y2J Chris Jericho against our very own champion, Woozle Effect. This is a non-title match. So the first question you probably got is, why the hell is Jericho here? Good question. I like your thinking. Simple fact is that during my meeting with Woozle, one of the discussion points was his heroes. Now, the first one he mentioned was the Hot Rod, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Who doesn't like Roddy Piper? But the second one, who actually is more of an influence on him, is indeed Chris Jericho. Now, don't forget, Chris Jericho is a native to the same area of our very own Woozle Effect. Go Winnipeg. I had to get that in somewhere. He'll kill me if I don't say that. Anyway, since Woozle became champ, I've been chasing Jericho down to try and get him into CCW to have a match with Woozle, or at the very best, to coach him. Who wouldn't want to be coached by their idol? Right? Makes sense. Okay. However, I actually got him to sign up to a match against Woozle. When he found out that Woozle is in fact our footlong champion, that sealed the deal for him, and Jericho was in. He's like, right, give me a match. So at the moment, it is a one-off match for Jericho. Again, like The Rock, maybe we can get him signed up to more. I don't know. I think it depends how tonight's goes. But again, this is a non-title match between Woozle Effect and Y2J Chris Jericho. Pretty much Lion Salt versus Lion Salt. So one thing you may have noticed with Woozle is that he has kind of adapted a few of the moves that our very own Y2J actually uses. So this should be an interesting match to go through. So let's kick it off. They are making their way down to the ring. Yep, they're on the way. And let's take you there. Here we go. Right, we are off. So again, this is a non-title match, don't forget. This is purely about basically legend versus student, in short. Test of strength quickly in the middle. Jericho taking the upper hand on that one. And this really is all about just seeing who's got the better temperament and the strength. But going in with a backbreaker and then the slam immediately from Woozle and dropping the elbow at the same time. It has to be said that Woozle will kind of be feeling the effects, I think, of losing to the Doctor last week. He will not be happy about that in any way, shape or form. Also, that was a non-title match. But really, I think Woozle still has to prove himself. Don't forget, he is in a three-way match in CCW Moist and Flaky next week against The Undertaker and Megazord. These are not inconsiderable opponents he will be facing, and it's a three-way that he's going to be fighting in. That is going to be absolutely huge in our pay-per-view that's free. So tonight, I think, is really a preparation. And actually, when I proposed this to Woozle, one, he was very excited about getting to meet Chris Jericho, but two, actually being able to test himself against someone of the caliber of Chris Jericho was too much of a temptation for him as well. And a 2 count early on there for Woozle, which I think says a lot about his ability here in CCW, which, I'll be honest, I think we kind of underestimated Woozle's ability here. I think none of us really thought he was going to be the inaugural footlong champion. I mean, that's nothing against the guy. He's got his talent, don't get me wrong. But I think he was sandbagging us a little bit in the trials before we started. I think he was sandbagging. He did enough to get his place as a CCW original here in CCW and then let the floodgates go. However, that did come undone against Alicure last time, so maybe it wasn't the best plan ever to let the floodgates go completely, but whatever. It is indeed better than teabagging. Teabagging can be painful and often embarrassing. We don't recommend that here. Pin from Woozle? Surely not already. Nope, kicks out at 2. Jericho's not going to go away easily. At all. The powerbomb into the pin. That powerbomb has been very useful for Woozle in the past. The point and the drop kick taking Woozle down, but he's straight back up into the lariat, the spinning lariat, if anything. I think our crowd could possibly be split here. Interestingly enough, I did actually see Diggity speaking to Woozle Effects backstage after the show last week. It didn't look like a very happy conversation, admittedly. Then again, Woozle had just lost a match, but they were talking for some time, and Woozle seemed to go away a little bit calmer, so whether there's anything going on there, I don't know. We'll keep an eye on that story for you, but right now, Woozle is still on his own. Woozle has said to me he doesn't need anybody else's help. He is his own man, and he's confident he can take both Undertaker and Megazord out in that three-way battle at Moist and Flaky next week. Is he right? I don't know. Don't forget he did say that he would take out the Doctor in 5 minutes, and he clearly didn't. So, is he all hot air? We'll have to wait and see. But going with the pin in the middle on Jericho. 2.9. That's very close. He's starting to trouble Y2J, I think, here. Jericho ducks the lariat. Comes back with a lovely drop kick to the chest of Woozle. Backbreaker puts him down. Woozle been a little bit groggy, but oh, the brutal slaps coming in there. Nothing but force and resentment going in with those slaps. Now, don't forget again, Chris Jericho is the idol of Woozle. Now, whilst he wouldn't want to break his idol completely, he doesn't want to lose this match. And again, if he can beat Jericho tonight, that surely puts his confidence sky high against Taker and Megazord next week. But a lovely dropkick again from Jericho. But Jericho, the last one to get up, that seems to take more out of him. The elbow puts him back down again. Woozle dragging him through. The confidence flowing now as he waves to the crowd. Going for the top rope. A lovely leg drop from the top rope. We've not seen that before from Woozle, I don't think. But the elbow to get out of it. And the elbow again. Reversals all around. They just can't seem to connect anymore. It's like they're drunk. Maybe they are. Suplex. Oh, catches Woozle's head on the apron. Oh, that has got to ring his bell. But he's up and in. He's not looking the most with it right now, but manages to pull out the scoop slam. The baseball throw. Getting cocky. Throws him into the corner. Bulldog into the corner, but leaves Woozle underneath the ropes. There's no pin available there for Y2J. Powerbomb again. Into the pin. Clear the ropes. To 2. Kicks out at a 2. Jericho showing his steel there. Oh, this is nasty. This is nasty. Many better men have gone out of this, but no, he manages to kick away. The walls of Jericho not quite having the desired effect. The double knees into the chest. The pin pulls him over. A 2.9. Woozle kicks out. And just running on nothing but heart here as he gets those slaps in to get a bit of time. Showing off with the baseball slide. The hard slobber knockers round the face of Jericho, who kicks out, goes for the grapes. The splash from the corner. And again! Looks like he's hitting that lower back area of Woozle. Jericho looks absolutely pissed off at the moment and does not want to lose this. Into the walls of Jericho. There looks like there's no escape here for Woozle. He can't afford to tap out here, surely. Surely not. No, he managed to get his legs free just about from Jericho there. The ropes into the diving splash for 2. And a 3. Unbelievably. Jericho has lost to Woozle. Well, there we go. Woozle's confidence is going to be through the roof. He is going to be ready for that 3-way match. No doubt about it. As we go into Moist and Flaky next week, Woozle goes in with a win under his belt against his idol, Y2J, Chris Jericho. I think he'll agree, a cracker of a match here for the mid-card, quite frankly, here at CCW. So well done to Woozle for the win. We'll try and get some words in after the show, see how it feels going into Moist and Flaky after the announcement earlier on today. But I think confidence is going to be extremely high for him. Right, let's go straight into our next match. Now, this one is going to be one hell of a tough test for our very own 6th Intercontinental title holder, Meggy Moo. Now, Stone Cold, we have seen him in a couple of matches here in CCW. He is also without a win so far since we went on air with our live weekly shows. Something that a legend of his status is not going to be very happy with. So I thought it only fair to offer him a stiffer test as possible, befitting of his legendary status, and I offered him a match against Meggy Moo. A non-title match, admittedly, but a match nonetheless. He pretty much just snapped my hand off. Well, not literally, because they're both here. But he didn't want to take any guff. He was like, yep, give me the paper, I'll sign it now. I already knew Maggie was up for it. I'd already spoken to her. She went, yep, I'll take anybody. Those were her words. I will take anybody. And I'll beat them. I mean, you have to be real with this. I mean, Maggie is coming in with a lot of confidence. She's had some cracking performances in CCW. Is really a powerhouse of this promotion. And I think good things are in her future here with CCW as well. She does, of course, have the defense coming up at Moist and Flaky. Now, the number one contender will be announced following the end of this match. It will be decided. Now, we need to get our competitors set up and ready to go to the ring. So let's just make sure that we have them ready to go. Have we got Maggie there? Is Maggie ready to go? Maggie, oh, yeah, okay, Maggie's on her way. She's already there. Fine, right, that's good. And have we got Austin? Is he there? He's just putting his t-shirt on. He's putting his t-shirt on. Really? Okay, but whatever. Apparently he's not going shirtless tonight. The man's got standards, what can you say? Okay, right, let's make sure everything's set and good to go. I think we all are. Casper, is Casper there? Casper never left. Okay, that's good. Right, Casper stayed in the ring. Good. Is the ring in a good state? Are we okay? Yes? We are? Excellent. Okay, right. Shockingly, we can get straight on with this match. Who'd have thought it? Right then, let's kick off. We'll take you down to the ring. And we'll see where this match takes us. Meggy Moo Moo against the one and only Stone Cold Steve Austin. This is, again, a non-title match, but don't forget Meggy is our 6th Intercontinental Champion. Coming in with a massive head of steam into this match against the one and only legend of Stone Cold Steve Austin. For my money, all bets are off in this match. Either one could take this quite easily. And I wouldn't be shocked if either get to win off this one. Whether Meggy not winning this will do anything to her confidence going in to the 6th Intercontinental defense that she has next week at Moist and Flaky, I don't know. We're going to have to see what happens there. But anyway, let's focus on the match. That's what we're here to do, isn't it, really? Yes, indeed it is. So, starting off with basically fist flying, I mean, would you expect anything else from these two? No, of course not. That's what they do best. Some serious punches from Meggy there in the headlock. But a nice suplex from Austin. I'd say these two are pretty much equal on strength. I mean, we've seen Meggy take out guys bigger than Austin. We also saw her choke out Diggity backstage last week, so that in itself is pretty massive. In with the Boston Crab. Don't forget, Austin is coming in with those knees of his, which have been an issue. And indeed, Diggity is reporting that his neck is still sore after that choke. I mean, it's probably the strongest lift choke that I've seen in professional wrestling to date. A lovely sit pin. There's many comments I can make, but that's not a good idea to do that because we have the chokehold right in the middle of the ring. Nope. Austin's not going to give out on that yet. I mean, Austin, don't forget, has had issues with his neck in the past, and that's one of the things that caused the problems. The power driver goes in for it, but no. Now, we have seen Meggy use a number of well-known moves by legends of this business to great effect here in CCW. Punching many tickets and taking names. The Luthez press from Steve Austin, and now the mount and the punches just raining down on Meggy. But taking no guff whatsoever there. Sorry, I'm getting some word from goings on backstage. Right, okay. It seems that Diggity's a bit annoyed that he was actually stopped by security. He wanted to be in Austin's corner tonight. Interesting move from Diggity. I can't help but feel that there's a recruitment drive still going on with Cobra Kai as we go in with another tombstone. And she's literally just sitting on his chest, but nothing. There we go. But having a legend like Steve Austin added to Cobra Kai, you've got to think that's a massive thing. The pin? No. But both these are giving as much as they're getting from the other. But yeah, apparently Diggity wanted to be in Steve Austin's corner tonight. Now, whether that means he was looking to have a bit of nefarious interference to assure the win, I don't really know. Oh, lovely scoop off the run. But no, couldn't quite get it. Only a 2 count. Throws Austin to the corner. Throws him back in, just hammering in the corner, round the head. 4 big smashes with those huge fists of Meggy's. But in with the knees, Austin, wow. Austin not happy at the moment. Does not care about this crowd in any way, shape or form. But we're only 8, nearly 9 minutes into this match, and it's been non-stop pretty much since the get-go. Lovely elbow to the back of the head of Austin. And again, Austin with those well-documented neck and knee issues in his career have to be weak points that Meggy's going to want to exploit in this match, I'm sure. The stunner! Oh my god! Oh my god! Steve Austin just knocked Meggy out with a stunner. Can we get medics in the ring? Can we get her checked on? That was devastating. Is she? Yeah, she's okay. She's awake. Okay, can we get some medical help down to her? Because that looked nasty. I mean, wow. I mean, that stunner is cracking, but that's the first knockout we've had in CCW, and Steve Austin has just done it on the 6th Intercontinental Champion. Wow. I don't know what to say. That's amazing. Okay, well, hang on. Is she alright? She is. Right, okay, apparently they're taking her from the ring now. She's up on her feet again. She's okay. Shaken, but she's okay. Austin just hightailed it out of there. Just went. Absolutely went. Unbelievable stuff. Wow, okay, right, so there we go. Steve Austin with literally the knockout win. Just absolutely amazing there. But well done to Austin. How did he do that? I mean, I know the stunner's devastating, but Christ on a bike. Okay, let's move on. Is she out now? Yeah. She's backstage. Okay, right. Meggy's backstage. She's fine. She's conscious. She's okay. Shaken, but she's okay. Unbelievable. Okay, well, there we go. Can't believe I just saw that. Austin chalks up the win over Meggy. Unbelievable happenings here. So, whilst we tend to Meggy to make sure she's actually okay and get her back in the world of the awake, that does mean that we can now confirm that the number 1 contender for the 6th Intercontinental title is Max Music. Believe it or not, Meggy had already stated she was done with Max. After she won the title, she was done with Max. However, I've been going over the results and the stats, and unbelievably, Max is the man that is the number 1 contender on wins and losses. We'll get the figures up on the Discord during the week. So if you go to tiny.cc/ccw, sign up to the Discord there. We'll show you those stats. But Max is the #1 contender for the 6 Intercontinental title in one hell of a twist of fate. Thank you, Diggity, for posting that up. I couldn't quite believe it when I was reading it. But yeah, Meggy was done, but apparently she's not. We are going to see Meggy Moo defend her title against none other than Mr. Low Blow Max Music. This saga is not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Let's catch our breath for a moment. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this non-existent message.
Let me out of here! You are acting so weird and immature.
Seriously, can we turn the mic on before I start, guys? It's like I don't pay them. Anyway. So, let's go back. In case you've missed anything in tonight's show, which you probably have, we'll take you through the results so far. So we started off with The Rock against Giant Haystacks. The Rock basically went away with it. somehow beat Giant Haystacks. Meggy came in and ran and supported Haystacks, and still Rock came out with the win. I don't know how, but he did. Our second match was a four-way with Big Daddy against Green Ranger, against Cobra Commander, against Edge. Big Daddy, in basically just a slapfest, came out with that win almost literally on top of everybody else. Almost happened. Our third match saw our very own Go Fish take on Butthead, who was asleep under the ring before the match started because Butthead's a bit weird. But Fish came out with a win in a very, very convincing performance. Frankly, a performance we've not been allowed to see yet so far in CCW. But let's just say Fish is a damn fine singles competitor, which we've known really for a while in CCW, but now she's managed to actually show it. So Fish with her first win here in CCW, so we're all very happy about that here. Our next match saw the legend Y2J Chris Jericho take on our own footlong champion Woozle Effect in a legend versus student sort of match. Jericho came away with a win. Now Jericho was only signed up for that one match against Woozle. I need to speak to him and The Rock actually and see if I can get them on any further contracts to do some more matches here at CCW. We'll have to see what comes out of that one. Our last match that you've just seen, we saw our very own Meggy Moo Moo champion, 6 Intercontinental champion, take on none other than the legend Stone Cold Steve Austin. There was some chatter from Diggity in the back that he wanted to be out there with Austin, but he was stopped by security. Cobra Kai are known for their interference, so we don't really want that to happen anymore. But anyway, Diggity definitely supporting Austin. Have to wonder if there's going to be a question to Austin about whether he wants to join Cobra Kai. I'll catch up with Cobra Kai after the show and see what they think. But in a stunning victory, literally, Austin came away with the win after knocking Meggy out with a stunner. We've not seen a knockout win in CCW so far. That was just astounding. The stunner is one hell of a move, and it's clearly very effective, but I've never seen it take anybody out like that, let alone someone like Meggy. So that's got to bust Meggy's confidence a little bit going into the title fight that she'll have next week. As we just announced, she will be facing Max Music in her first defense of the 6 Intercontinental title in our first ever pay-per-view event that's free, CCW Moist and Flaky, which is happening next week at 9 PM UK time. So that's so far where we are. We have 2 more matches for you tonight. Now these are big ones. So the next match sees our newest tag team of CCW Originals, Cakes and Jams, coming in against the Legion of Dossers, who I thought were Legion of Doom last week, after their agent called me and said, LOD want to be in, Hawk and Animal are good for it. Turns out Hawk and Animal is in fact Tony Hawk and Animal from the Muppets. Legion of Dossers. However, Legion of Dossers came away with a win in their first match last week. So did Cakes and Jams, so I thought, what better way than to get both of them to go head-to-head tonight on this show, 1 week away from Moist and Flaky. Are they going to be on the card next week? I don't know. This might give them a place depending who wins this match. So, we have, as I say, next week is Moist and Flaky. We have our number 1 contenders as Miyagi Boom. Following that, we don't yet know who the contenders will be. If Cobra Kai retain, Miyagi Boom will have the ability to get a rematch. But after they take that rematch, and if they fail, we need more contenders for this. Now, it could be that one of these 2 teams ends up being the number 1 contenders for the Hall Ass Tag Team titles. Tonight's match could be extremely influential for their future here in CCW. We'll have to see how it goes. So, no one expected Legion Dossers to make an impression that they did. Especially, as I say, last week, when they actually beat the current champions Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai were really annoyed about that. Really annoyed about that. There has been whispers backstage that LOD's victory is outshining that of Cakes and Jams, who put away Wayne's World last week in pretty much convincing fashion, let's be honest about it. So this week, it's a time for Cakes and Jams and Legion Dossers to really step up, seal their place as #1 contenders going forward for the Hall-Ass Tag Team titles. So without further ado, let's see if we can take you down to that match now. Is everyone ready to go? Are they there? Yep. Is Casper there? Yes? Excellent. Okay, right, let's take you down to the match and we will get this one underway. Here we go. So we're starting off with Sky and Tony Hawk in the ring. Hawk getting surprisingly the upper hand in that first test of strength between the two, but there we go. Sky straight back in with a punch to the stomach, taking no guff from the skateboard Meister. So nasty knees there from Sky. The elbow drop the back of the head. Now Sky is definitely the powerhouse of cakes and jams. If you've never seen these two wrestle before in a previous promotion, let me tell you, they are a stunning addition here to CCW. Sky, frankly, is very scary. Quite how Tony hasn't absolutely papped himself by this point, I don't know. But then, the amount of bumps that Tony's taken over the years with skateboarding, it's kind of not surprising. As we get the tag, Animal comes in, but Sky is taking none of that. Anna comes in, the double team, going in for the double powerbomb, nasty move. But Anna is the legal person of Cakes and Jams right now, going in with a roll-up pin, but no, not that early. Animal's still fresh into this match, of course. For some reason, Animal giggling like an idiot. I don't quite know why. Oh, right, okay, great. I've just been told the microphone's been turned on at the ring again. Thanks for that, everybody. Test of strength in the middle. Lovely scoop. And going in with the pull on Animal's neck there. But, I mean, there's plenty of chin to get underneath the Animal. Let's be honest about it. Yeah, pretty much Animal has had a bit of a storied history. He only just about cleared our policies for allowing wrestlers into CCW. But, you know, we need the talent, so I'll just take him anyway. I don't care. Sternum crush from Anna, and now the slaps and punches and elbows coming in from the two of them. Hawk getting the better of it, running in for the... Oh, and goes to the sternum crush as well. These two looking pretty closely matched, actually, you have to say. Anna blocks that one, misses with the kick, and then the elbow and the punches from Hawk, going in for the tag sensibly. Now, these two, I think, have a pretty decent plan. They're going for frequent tags, and again, Anna goes for it, but gets the double team again. They manage to sneak in the double team attack in the corner on Anna. Anna gets out of the action pretty quickly, being told by Casper to vacate the ring as quick as she possibly can. Sky going in with the arm submission now. No, Animal won't do that. I mean, he has got very thin arms and legs. Probably able to wriggle out of most things quite easily, you'd think. But Sky now having two of them to deal with, but taking down Tony with a lovely reverse suplex there, and stretching the knee. Again, like Austin, Tony going to have trouble with his knees with the amount of punishment his body's taken over the years through skateboarding. But a nice elbow takes Sky out there, just knocks him senseless for a few seconds to give a break to Tony to get some offense in. Slow the attack. The lovely double team, reminiscent of the Dudley Boys. Definitely throwing some damage in on Tony's neck there, and sensibly going in for the submission on Tony's neck at the same time. But no, not quite yet. It's a bit early for that to work, I think. I mean, the amount of surgery that Tony's also had, you've got to wonder how much of him is metal, how much is actually bone at these days. And they get the double team. No, they can't make it. But some nasty knees going in from Tony on Anna. That's just vicious moves. Anna dropping a quick kick to the legs of Animal before Sky takes over. But handing out some evil slaps there from Animal. Animal make himself heard tonight, even from the ring. But Animal is indeed probably the weirdest competitor I think we have here in CCW. But also between him and Tony, who... Frankly, when I worked out who it was, I didn't actually think that either of them would be that good on their own, let alone as a tag team, but they really were quite effective last week. And again, the arm submission. Those arms from Sky are just pulling hard, but Tony seeing the danger coming in with the save. Nope, Sky kicks away. Doesn't want any piece of that Animal face near him, because that is the stuff of nightmares. Fall away suplex into the pin. Tony can't get there, but a 2.9. Animal has to kick out. Tony couldn't quite make it, but saves himself in the end. Tony with some cheeky punches on Sky. He's not the legal man. No, Animal fights away from the double team. Unbelievably, Animal showing his Animal attitude there. Now all the ring, and Animal taking it to Sky on the outside, not taking any guff, just wants to get them both out the way. He's not the legal man though anymore. This is not really where Tony wants to be, but going on top ropes, taking the hint from the Undertaker here. Oh, that's a nasty smack to the throat. This could be Anna out, but no, kicks out at a 2. Never underestimate Anna at all. Going in for roll-up pin. Lovely. Is this it? Is it all over? Animal for the save. No, it's all over. Wait. Wait. Who made this an elimination? Who did that? Who made this an elimination? Find out who it was. Now. So apparently this match is continuing. This is not our scheduled match, but Tony Hawk is out. Animal is now on his own. And pretty much Cakes and Jams can just have their way with Animal. What's going on? What's going on? What? Sorry, I'm trying to get some word on what's going on here. Animal fighting back here against Sky, but quite frankly, I think he's underpowered here against Sky. What's going on here? Right, you need to find out. You need to tell me. I need to know what's going on before the end of this match. Okay, so this has changed slightly. Why is everything breaking down tonight? I don't understand what's happening here. It's like the inmates are taking over the asylum. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I don't know. This just seems odd. I mean, Casper should have called it. Can anyone get Casper on his earpiece? Can we ask him? Okay, can you link me into him now, please? Right, Casper, can you hear me? You can. Okay, great. Right. What's going on? Why is this now an elimination tag team match? What? You're gonna have to say that louder. I can only just about hear you. You were told to make this an elimination match. By who? Sorry, he's had to do the count right. Yeah, so who told you this? You just had an email saying this is an elimination. And there we go. Right. Sorry, folks. This is just tonight is breaking down into a bit of a mess. I mean, a cracking match. Cakes and Jams come away with the elimination tag team win. Casper, can you still hear me? You can't. Right. So you were saying you had an email. Right. And this email told you that was going to be an elimination tag team. Did it tell you anything else about tonight? And it also told you the four-way was going to be a tag team. The earlier four-way between Big Daddy and Green Ranger and Cobra Commander and Edge was going to be a tag team. What? What do you mean the email was signed by me? I didn't send the email. No. I didn't... Okay, this just got weird, everybody. I'm really sorry. We're going to take a quick break whilst I process what the hell is actually going on tonight. We have got our main event coming up, which is meant to be an elimination tag team match. between the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Shredder's Foot Soldiers. Right, we're going to go for a quick ad break, which has no ads. I need to have another quick chat with Casper. We'll be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere. We'll have our tag team. Not tag team. Yes, tag team. I'm totally confused. What the hell's going on? We'll have our tag team main event shortly. Don't go anywhere.
Let me out of here!
Right, Casper. What the freaking hell's going on? I didn't... No. That email wasn't from me. I sent you the match list. No, after you got reinstated yesterday, I sent you the match list, and that's how it should have been. No, I did... Right, so this email said that the four-way was changed to a tag team, and the match we just had was supposed to be an elimination match. Right. Well, yeah, I mean, I stopped the tag team because that wasn't supposed to be a tag team. That was supposed to be a four-way match, which is what we had. That's why I stopped it. Well, no, I didn't change my mind. I didn't send the email in the first place.
So weird and immature.
No. Right, okay. Can you... Right, I need you to send me a copy of that email, because I didn't send that. That wasn't from me. Right, okay. So that there was no change mentioned to our main event, right? No. Okay, fine. Right, okay. Right, okay, yeah, get yourself back out there. Right, guys in the truck, can you call the Turtles and the Foot Soldiers and get them ready? They've got 1 minute until we're back on air. Yeah? Thank you. And welcome back to the last part of CatFood Championship Wrestling. We have gathered ourselves. It's all fine. I think we know what's going on, so it's okay. Right. Let's just crack on with our main event. So, which is an elimination, meant to be an elimination tag team 4v4 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles against 4 foot soldiers of the Shredder Clan. So this really doesn't need much explanation, but you're going to get one anyway. Tough. Since 1984, these two teams have been going at it. It's the classic good versus evil. Possibly. Yeah. So last week, I made Splinter and Shredder battle in the ring, following their respective students basically disappearing when they were set to make an appearance last week. Now, from that, Splinter managed to get the win, and he managed to make Shredder bleed. I don't know how he did. I mean, that mask... Anyway, he did. So eventually, he took the victory with no quarter given by either man, rat, hybrid, mutant? Anyway. Tonight, the punishment continues in a match that I almost put on the special event for next week. It's that kind of big. But I figured that would be a reward. They don't deserve a reward. So this 4-man elimination tag, on one side we have Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello and Michelangelo, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, against 4 of Shredder's best, that's what he called them, best foot soldiers. Now, usually this only goes one way. Usually it's the Turtles. They're going to win. You've seen the films, the comic books. Yeah, you've seen it. Okay. So that's kind of what we're expecting, right? Exactly. So our referee for this tonight is our head referee, once again, Casper. Should we head to the ring? I think we should. Let's go with our main event. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles against the Foot Soldiers. What? We're ready. We're ready. Oh. You know when you feel like you're working with amateurs? Right. Let's get to the ring. It's all going to be fine. It's all going to be fine. It's all fine. Right, here we go. So, starting off, we have Michelangelo against a foot soldier. This could be tricky to call because basically they're all going to be the same, the foot soldiers. That's some nasty slapping going on there from him. Wow. So yeah, this might be tricky to call. I mean, do I call him Foot Soldier 1? And then 2, 3, and 4? I'll work it out as we go. And thank you for the embers, the investor. That's much appreciated. That suggests you approve? I know. Honestly, I don't know how I'm going to keep track of this at all. Truth be told. But, I mean, this is going to be a bit of a mess. So this is an elimination 4-man, 4-turtle. 4-man. Are the foot soldiers even really... Are they people? Well, they are technically people, I suppose. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting into the minutiae of the debate here. Exactly, they are sometimes robots. That's what I'm thinking. We don't know if there's a robot in here. I mean, who are the foot soldiers? There's a conundrum. What is the foot... No, anyway. Right, who have we got now? So is that... So that's foot soldier 1. 4's just gone out the ring. Donnie's in the ring now against foot soldier 1. This is going to be very difficult to do. If these foot soldiers change place outside the ring, I'm stuffed. I'm just saying it now, okay? Anyway, this is our main event. We are going to a finish. Because of the late start on this show, because of the technical issues on the Passing Grade network, because they can't find batteries, we are going to finish. They have allowed me to have the time to go through with this rather than a normal 2-hour slot, which is, I suppose, gracious of them, seeing as it was their fault in the first place. Okay, Leonardo comes in, takes a lariat straight away from Foot Soldier something. I don't know. But he kicks out the double team and takes Leo down at the ground. A nice lariat again. Now this is actually turning into a pretty decent fight so far. 5 minutes in and no eliminations yet. Now, of course, the trick here with an elimination tag team is it's all about the numbers game. So you want to get that elimination in quick and early and then use your numbers advantage to overpower your opponents as much as possible. And indeed, you'll notice that the Turtles don't have their weapons. They have been banned. There's actually a little basket just in the entrance area to the ring where they had to put them in. And yes, we've given them a little slip of paper to say whose is whose, you know, like bag return and coat return kind of thing. So that they're just in there with a little tag random, you know. It's a very small basket. Yes, it is indeed. A very small basket. But anyway, there we go. Right, so who we got now? So we've got Raphael going with a lovely spin kick to the back of the foot soldier something's head. You see, now we've got a double team, and that's... Oh! A lovely dodgy drop there. So who's... You see, he's getting back in the same position. I now don't know who this is. Is this foot soldier 2? I'm confused. I'm really confused. Anyway, sorry, back to the ring. So, Raph is taking a beating in the corner. He does not want to be stuck in that corner at all. That's really a bad place to be. He desperately needs to get away from that corner, and that's a good way to get away. Can he put the foot soldier down? Yes, he can. He can quite effectively. And, oh, they're massive punches, and they're all in the ring. They're all in. It's all falling at the same time. The crab submission. It's like the film all over again. Raph just can't stop it. Finding his way out now, that Casper's regained control of the other 3 foot soldiers, sent them away. Donnie gets the tag back in, and that's, I think, foot soldier 4 is now in. We'll call him foot soldier 4 because that's easy for me. But continuing there, not the legal foot soldier. You're right, that could well be number 5 actually. Oh, some lovely slaps coming in. What the Turtles have for themselves here is they have continuity of movements and a lovely frog splash from the top. Surprising, one of the foot soldiers didn't meddle with Donnie there. That was never going to work. He was going to get the rope break, but fights out the double team for the foot soldiers there. Donnie clearly not needing his stick tonight. And the Turtles coming in to back him up. Leo going on his own. The other Turtles just run away saying, I'm not helping him. It's 2-on-4 right now. That's very poor showing from Mikey and Raph. I mean, Raph you can kind of excuse. He's sort of been beaten up a little bit, but... Donnie now going for the tag and bringing Mikey in. Double team. The foot soldier again kicks out of the double team. Donnie still refusing to go away, but Casper sending him out the ring with a flea in his ear. Standing moonsault. Nearly our first elimination there, but now Mikey is... Oh my god, a triple team! Oh, that has got to hurt. A stare down and the elbows and slaps flying in. Mikey with the super kick. And foot soldier with a spinning elbow, they're both down. 12 minutes into this match, we are going to a finish tonight. 2.9. Mikey saving his skin and his team. Standing moonsault, can't get the pin down though, but I think that would have been saved though by the foot soldiers. Submission move. He cinched it in, the armbar. That's it. Mikey is out. Mikey. I think Mikey has just been submitted. No? No, apparently not. Right, I don't quite know what happened there. We've had a donation from the crowd. Thank you so much, Sparky. That is much appreciated for helping the CCW cause. Your money will not go to paying our wrestlers, I can assure you of that. That's what contracts are for. But we thank you for your donation. It is very, very much appreciated here at CCW. Definitely keep the lights on. In fact, yeah, we will go to stocking up the vending machine at the back. I think that's a pretty good idea, yeah. We do need to do that. And apparently the vending machine is stealing Diggity's money. Well, you know, what do you expect? That's it. It knows you're part of Cobra Kai. What can I say? So I thought Casper had called that Mikey had been eliminated there. I thought he'd submitted during that armbar, but it turns out not, because he's still very much in this match. I mean, we are 15 minutes in and we've still not had an elimination. This is just some astonishing work from both teams. The pin, he's far away. Can the foot soldiers get in and save it? They can. It's a 2 count in the end. And now it's all broken down. All hell has let loose. All 8 are in the ring at once. Leo running away as Casper regains control. That's another armbar from foot soldier in the middle. No, Mikey doesn't submit. Mikey's stronger than that. This match is the kind of chaos you can expect to have here in CCW. Don't forget, next week is our very first pay-per-view that's free. Our very first free pay-per-view, Moist and Flaky, happening next week, starting at 9 PM UK. Don't miss the announcement in the Discord. Go to tiny.cc/CCW. The matches will be announced 24 hours before the show starts over at that Discord channel. If you're not a member of that channel, join yourself up. All the announcements post tonight's show and going up to Moist and Flaky next Thursday will go in there. You do not want to miss this show. All 3 of our belts will be defended on one night, and we have a growing card of matches, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait till we get to our new venue to bring you our very first pay-per-view that's free. Raph with a lovely diving kick to the head of a foot soldier. And with the leg submission, the foot soldiers in straight away, defending their colleague. But again, it's just broken down. Absolutely breaking down into hell here. If this was a tornado tag match, I think it would have been even more insane. But I'm very glad that we've stuck with this particular format for this match. There is some order of the chaos from the top rope. I think he just missed the elbow. I think the foot soldier just took himself out. And he runs away. Casper just tells him to move. Raph is getting psyched up here. Brings Leo in for the help. Possible tag team, double team, sorry, even. No! Foot soldier's up and he fights away. Some astounding action here tonight. We still have not had our first elimination. We are 20 minutes into this match. We could be here a long time. I hope you got snacks, people. You're going to need them. Leo again with the cover. Can't make a stick. Everyone dives in. This is the problem with the 4-man elimination. There's pretty much no hope for anything. We've got 2 submissions going on against Donnie and Leo, I think it is there. And they'll return the tag from the foot soldiers. They're bringing the fresh soldier. But again, a submission. They do like their arm bars here. The armbar on Leo. I'm not sure if he's actually the legal man. No, I don't think he was. Casper wasn't there to call that one. Now Leo taking some charge on this one. Goes to the cover. He's far too close to that corner. That's not going to count. We could be here for over an hour on this match, folks. I'm hoping you're sitting comfortably. As we hit 22 minutes, off the top rope with the diving elbow to the head of Leo. That face mask not proving much protection at all. We do pride ourselves on value. A lovely double team on him. This could be the first elimination. The standing moonsault for the count. No, it is saved by the foot soldiers. The pin is saved. We have pretty much mortgaged everything to get the Rock in for that one match indeed. I don't quite know how I'm going to actually afford to get him in again, but we'll see how that goes. I've also got to try and get Jericho in, who, if you have missed any of tonight's show, let me just run you through the results so far that we've seen in tonight's show very quickly. So we had the first match was The Rock against Giant Haystacks. The Rock came away with a victory after Megi Mumu, our 6th Intercontinental Champion, interfered and helped out Haystacks. Rock still got the win, with Raph taking some names here, but no, the foot soldier kicks out with a lovely rolling double kick. The leg drop on Raf in the middle of the ring, but can't actually do enough damage to take him down. The knees to the stomach. Misses the monkey flip. Just about connects with the elbow as he goes to the tag. Our next match was Big Daddy against Green Ranger against Cobra Commander, the newest member of Cobra Kai, and Edge. Big Daddy came out with a win on that one. Surprising Edge didn't get it, but there we go, that's what happened. Our third match, our first win here in CCW for Go Fish. A monumental night for Go Fish and for all of us here at CCW. Got her first win over a very sweaty and dusty butthead who'd been under the ring before the match. With Foot Soldier flying high into Mikey. The damage here is just ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. The monkey flip gets his way out. Does he want to stay in this corner though? I'm not sure he does. The leg takedown, flips him over, goes to the pin. Sensible. Enough break. Turtles coming to defend it. A 2.9. Unbelievable with a kick out of 2.9. We nearly had our first elimination. That looked like a take of an RKO on Donnie there. The double knees to Mikey, middle of the ring. Could they reverse it and get the count? No, it's only a 2. It's saved. This is just stunning backwards and forwards action here. Go back to our results quickly as everything breaks down and Casper gains control again of the match. Jericho, the living legend that is Jericho, faced off against his student Woozle, who's treated Jericho so much of an idol, she will say, for many years. Jericho came away with a win on that one as well, hoping we can get Jericho back in CCW for another match. Meggy, our 6th Intercontinental Champion, faced off against Austin. And we have a submission, and that is Mikey. Mikey is out. We have our first elimination of this match. Mikey is gone. He is gone from this match. The Turtles are down to 3, and they are making that advantage tell now. Raph is getting punished in the ring. And they are not, the two remaining Turtles are not going in to help Raph at all. He is getting seriously beaten up. Count of 12, and they're all back in now. Raph got some serious punishment there. Everything just went a little bit insane. A super kick. The Turtles need to get this elimination done. They need to get their first elimination to even up the odds here. They are down 3 against 4. The pin, but that's too close. That will get saved as all Foot Soldiers dive in. We've hit the 30-minute mark now. The flying elbow from the Foot Soldier on the back of Raph. Raph is pretty much done. He desperately needs a tag. He has got to get away from this corner. He is in for a world of hurt if he cannot get out. What is he doing? Why is he not going for tag? He's thrown him out. He's thrown out. The illegal Foot Soldier with the diving splash. Was that a frog splash? I think it was. And an elbow flying in for the top rope. This is just insane. How is Raph getting up again? Now he goes to tag, makes a sensible move, manages to get away. Mikey can do nothing from the edge but look on and wonder what could have been. The double team takes him down the splash. Again, it's too close to corner. He's not going to be able to make that stick. Oh, the death drop. The death drop on Donnie. You've got to feel the Foot Soldiers have the edge in this match at the moment, and I have to say this is going only one way unless the Turtles can break this and get an elimination. Ideally as quick as possible into this match. Lovely. Gets in. They have to defend it. But no, it's broken up again on a 2 count. They cannot get a break. The Foot Soldiers are proving just too strong right now. Leo needs to keep him there, but no. Oh, lovely kick combination from Foot Soldier. Sensibly goes for the tag. Leo out on his feet pretty much right now. And now we have a back and forth competition. Foot Soldier with the spinning elbow to take Leo to the floor. Leo really doesn't know what day of the week it is. Quite frankly, nor do I. Finally gets the tag, but he beats out of the double team. Astonishing action here from the Foot Soldier. This is a strong team Shredder has put together here. Maybe indeed he did in fact pick his 4 best. I can't quite believe what we're seeing here, folks. As we're coming up for 35 minutes. We are easily going to break the record for the longest match here in CCW. The longest match so far just ran for just under 36 minutes in total. The flying elbow on Raph. Again, Raph is still getting severely punished. The rolling leg drop. And again. But he gets up. Raph doesn't know how to spell the word quit at all. Hulks up, super kick, takes him out. But he's back up, spinning elbow. How on earth? How did he just get up from that? The kick combo, again, I don't see the Turtles coming back from this right now unless there's some amazing effort from the Turtles to actually pull this back. But he's fighting his way through now. Has to get the tag sensibly going over to his corner when he's got the breathing space. Donnie coming in. We'll eventually get back to covering what happened tonight. For the rest of the matches, once we get a little bit of break in the action here, but I don't think we're going to get it too much. But again, don't forget, next week we have our first ever free pay-per-view, which is CCW Moist and Flaky on this channel, courtesy of the Passing Grade Network at 9 PM UK next Thursday. All matches will be announced on the Wednesday, 24 hours before. The pin nearly took it down to 2-on-4. Again, borrowing from the Dudley Boys with the death drop there. Just a shame there's no table, because that would have really finished it off. Donnie showing off. Not the best time to show off right now, Donnie. Not the best time. But just some insane action. A lovely kick, but he's getting outnumbered. He was attacking the wrong man. The legal man was right behind him, but I didn't even realise that. The leg sweep, attacking the knee of Raph. I think he's feeling that one now. The flying punch to the stomach. And again, the rolling leg drop. You can't imagine how Raph is still getting up from this. But he continues to fight and taking absolutely no guff from anybody. What a main event this is turning into. 39 minutes gone. 40 minutes gone in this match. And did we just get our elimination? I heard the bell go. Did Casper call that? Yep, Raph is out. It is 2-on-4. The win for Foot Soldiers is looking ever more likely. Defying expectation and taking the lead. 2 eliminations to 0 now. This is going to be an almighty comeback for Turtles if they can manage this. Leo and Donnie are the 2 left against all 4 Foot Soldiers, and we have a slugging contest. The super kick. He's got to get the pin. Yes, Donnie has to come in and help. 2, a 3. We have our first elimination for the Turtles. First elimination. It is now 2-on-3. The odds slightly even, but they have a lot of work still to do. They cannot take their foot off the gas here. Just some astonishing action. The mount and the punches coming in. Is that another elimination? Leo is cleaning house. We have a quit. We have a Foot Soldier who has quit under the punishment of those punches. Leo is wrecking house. The double team. We are 2-on-2. This could now go either way. He's out. He's gone. He's gone. The match has just turned on its head with interference from the Foot Soldier. He's been eliminated. This is just amazing. I don't know how they've managed this, but the Turtles have come back seemingly from the jaws of defeat. From what was a strong position in a 2-on-3 for the Foot Soldiers with the numbers. Now this Foot Soldier is on his own. You have to think, yes indeed, I think the Foot Soldiers are looking to get a little bit of... Oh, wow. Hurricane Runner on the outside plants his head onto the floor. The count is going. We have a count of 20 for eliminations to happen here by disqualification count out. This could happen. Leo's back in. The count not broken yet. Foot Soldier's back in. Donny needs to get back in. He needs to get back in. He could be counted out here. He could be counted out. Unbelievable. Makes it back in at 17. The match continues 2-on-1 for the Turtles. That was almost our first disqualification. Oh my god. This could be the end. The punch from the top rope to the back of Donny. But he's up. Throwing back the slaps, the elbows. And the spinning elbow to finish it off. The heart of this Foot Soldier has to be something else. If he doesn't get a pay rise from Shredder right now, I'll be stunned, because Shredder will be a sucky boss if he doesn't. Fighting away from both of them, just taking no guff. It is still a 2-on-1, but we have interference from the outside. The Foot Soldiers are playing their card perfectly and interfering with the match. They are stopping Casper from taking the count. But with the submission on Donny now. Leo is right there. He was out of it for a second, but gets back up enough to break up the submission armbar from the Foot Soldier on Donatello. It's just some stunning, back and forth action. The heads collide. Both men exhausted. Foot Soldier desperate to get the submission or the pin on either turtle. He needs to even these odds up. He is really in a lot of trouble unless he can get this cinched in now. A lovely high kick from Leo, but misses. And the kick combination again puts him down to the ground, pulls him in. Surely a pin here. That's it, it's all over. No! He kicks out at 2. This has to be performance almost of the night for this Foot Soldier. The interference again from the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, this match has just hit the 50-minute mark. These three have been going in a hell of a match for 50 minutes. This Foot Soldier, lovely leg drop, is on his own. Let's not underestimate that. An armbar. He's got it in. He's got it in hard. Leo coming in with the save. But he's out. We are 1-on-1. This is just amazing stuff. We are 1-on-1. And that's it. It's over. It's all over. 51 minutes dead and it is all over. What a hell of a match. Leonardo pulling it out for the Turtles there. Honestly, I thought when they went 2 down, I thought that was it, they're done. A stunning match there, a stunning win for the Turtles, and in my view, that's pretty much just redeemed all of them. That was an amazing 50-minute match. Truly main event worthy. I don't know what you think at home, but that was an amazing match. I'm sorry, but that's... Round of applause for all 8 contenders there. That was just astounding work. Well done to all of them. If they don't get a pay rise off Shredder, those Foot Soldiers, I'll give them a pay rise because they're not getting paid anything right now anyway. But whatever. Wow, what a match. Okay, so that was our main event. We have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with a win in an elimination 4v4 tag match. Just the comeback of CCW so far. So let me run you back through what has happened tonight. So, we have announced that next week is CCW Moist and Flaky, our first ever pay-per-view that will be free. Our first ever pay-per-view here on this channel on Mixer, care of the Passing Grade Network. It will be on at 9 PM a week from today, next Thursday, 9 PM UK time. A free pay-per-view. You don't get those very many days these anymore, do you? That'll be next week. We have a new venue. We'll be doing that pay-per-view from our new venue, and our new weekly shows will come from that same venue. We are extremely excited. I will share some information on that over the next few days once I have that all signed, sealed and delivered with the leaseholders as well. But we are in. That is going to work. I still get my breath here. That's an amazing night. Casper, our head referee, is back. He is here. He's back to stay as long as I can keep the investor off his back. So to run you through the rest of the results, in case you've missed any of them, you can go back and watch this. All of our weekly shows are put up on YouTube. All of our pay-per-views will be put up on YouTube as well. I'll share that link with you in a moment in our little chat facility for those of you watching at home. But our first match was The Rock against Giant Haystack. Rock came away with a victory despite the interference from Meggy Moo Moo in the aid of Haystacks. Rock came away with a victory. His first ever match came out with a win. Our next match was almost a tag team. Apparently I didn't know this, but I learnt this later, that there was an email that was apparently sent from me to Casper to say that this match was going to be a tag team. I never sent the email, but anyway, it was in fact a four-way match which saw Big Daddy take on the Green Ranger, Cobra Commander, now of Cobra Kai, and also Edge, and Big Daddy came out with a win on that one. Next was Go Fish, our very own CCW original Go Fish, who took on Butthead, who was sleeping under the ring before the match started. Go Fish brilliantly came out with the win, showed what she's made of. A brilliant victory over Butthead, kind of dominated for most of the match and came out with the well-deserved win, her first win here in CCW. Our next match was the Legend vs. the Student, which was Y2J Chris Jericho against our own footlong champion Woozlefett, again in a non-title match. Jericho came away with the win. Now I need to see if I can get Jericho and The Rock on another contract to come back and fight again in CCW, because they put on very good matches tonight. Next, we saw again in a non-title Meggy Moo Moo, the 6-Intercontinental title holder, take on the legend that is Stone Cold Steve Austin in his first singles match here in CCW. He went away after a knockout, literally a knockout stunner, took Meggy out and she was unable to compete any longer. Casper had no option but to call the match. Steve Austin walking away with the literal knockout stunner victory in that one. Meggy going in to defend her 6th Intercontinental title next week at CCW Moist and Flaky against the one and only, her nemesis, the low blow man himself, Max Music. A shock to all of us, but revealed tonight Max is the number one contender for the 6th Intercontinental title. Then we saw Cakes and Jams take on Legion of Dossers in what was quite frankly a bit of a nutty match. It was supposed to be just a standard tag match, but turned into an elimination match. Again, apparently this email that was sent out turned out that it wasn't from me, because I never sent an email to Casper to change any matches, but it turned out to be an elimination tag match. Cakes and Jams came away with the convincing win, it has to be said, against Legion of Dossers, and that makes Cakes and Jams 2 for no losses here in CCW so far. 2 weeks in a row, both winning. Amazing stats there. And our final match, you've just seen the end of it, was a stunning main event to end on. Arguably our best main event. Maybe. Some people might argue with that, but I don't, because that's what I do. Our most amazing, our longest main event so far, 51 minutes dead on, saw the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles take on the Foot Soldiers and win in an elimination tag team match. Some stunning action coming back from being 2 against 4 down. And just amazing action there. So next week we have CCW Moist and Flaky. That is coming to you live from this very channel, courtesy of the Passing Grade Network. You do not want to miss it. 9 PM in the UK. I will post up the full match card, but just to clarify now, the 3 confirmed matches we have for next week's Moist and Flaky is defending the footlong World Championship title. We have Woozlefett will be taking on in a 3-way match Megazord and The Undertaker. Good luck, Woozle. You're going to need it, quite frankly. As I mentioned just now, we have our 6th Intercontinental title holder, Meggy Moo Moo, is taking on her nemesis in the form of Max Music. And the final title that will be decided there is our current tag team champions. Cobra Kai will be taking on the team of CF Live and Mr. Miyagi, better known as Miyagi Boom. That's all live next week on this channel. I hope you will join me for that. Until then, take care of yourselves. We all matter. I will see you next week for CCW, moist and flaky. Good night. That was just a stunning main event, Casper. I don't know how you refereed that. I really don't. I really don't. So anyway, so what happened? This email, what happened? I didn't send it. I told you. What do you mean? Never mind. What? You've got information on the investor?